We
are perceived. I'm just realizing the blue dice that I have, it kind of looks like there's dandruff contained in it.
Oh.
I know that's not what it is. I know that's not what it is, and I know that's not the intention. But I'm looking at it. Because I think it's supposed to replicate, like, bubbles. But honestly, it kind of looks like dandruff. Also, hi, we're back!
Welcome to our cold open.
Welcome to our cold open. I love how I realized that the second we started as well.
Yeah.
So,
Fitting.
hi! We are back with more silly geese. More silly geese. And things got a little too silly last session. We went to I don't know how to talk. I work here.
Things only went a little silly goofy, it's fine.
It's fine. We went to Zarl's. We went to where Zarl be. Oh wait, I skipped a whole portion. I'm so dumb. You guys
There's
left
a town.
There's a town, yes. You guys left Sholo, went to a town. Town was kind of being taken over by the Empire, and you guys you weren't allowed to go to the fancier part, so you guys had to skirt around. More and more posters have been showing up the further you guys have been going.
Also,
and you guys also
Sky also placed a plague on that other village.
Yes, as he does. As he does. And at level 5, it's only going to get worse, I already know.
Mm-hmm.
Plague be upon
well,
me.
luckily for you, level 5 doesn't mean level 5 spells. I need level 5 spells.
4 spells.
Yeah. I need level 5 spells.
Oh, I don't think you do. Anyway. You don't need level 5 spells. No.
It's for the bit.
For the bit. You guys also found a nice little Empire camp, and I'm gonna die real quick, I apologize.
Damn. I guess we starting this session with death.
No, that'll be reunion. Anyways, no, you guys found an Empire camp, and Sky got also silly goofy with it.
Yeah.
And he turned himself into small cat. He went from big cat to small cat.
Yeah.
And ended up almost getting yoinked by a lovely lady who turned out to be former, friend of Felix's, Sue.
Crush.
Yeah, and crush. Sue, who Felix, found out by going in and just revealing his identity, essentially.
It's fine.
It's fine. I'm sure nothing happened with the servants that were in that tent. I'm sure they did not mention that at all. To anyone. Of any sorts. Definitely not. But it's fine, because you got to talk to Sue a little bit, got your cat back, you're definitely Peppermint. Yeah. Hi, why'd you make such a weird noise? Sorry, my cat's stupid. Hi, buddy. Aww. He's cute. Okay, anyways. Stop being cute, I'm trying to DM. And I gotta die again. God damn!
We're off to a roaring start.
Yeah, it happens. But yeah, you guys ended up making your way to Zarl's little grove. And that was fun. Genesis got to fight a god. And then have moral battles. It's fine. They definitely didn't knock Felix. Yeah, Felix. I was like, I got confused myself. Holy shit. Yeah, definitely didn't knock out Felix. To try and get away with stealing something from Zarl. And didn't trick Sky into letting them out. Definitely didn't do that. Stay off their brother and sister.
No one's feeling betrayed at all right now.
No one's feeling betrayed at all. Everyone has so much faith and trust in each other at the moment.
Honestly, Felix can't really recall having any issues in this moment.
Give him time. Give him time.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
It's okay, because after Sky, attacked Genesis, which honestly valid, turns out that the relic that they stole was a decoy. Which in hindsight kind of makes sense. So, yeah. It's fine though. Zoro wasn't torn up about it or nothing, and was just kind of like, let's just get you guys back inside. It's fine. They're gonna be fine. And yeah, that's where we'll pick up because everyone went off in their own places to go do a sleepy deepy. Oh, I also forgot to mention, Zoro got a Sky boyfriend reveal. Sky's boyfriend reveal, which is the god of nature. It's fine.
Everyone has a romantic interest so far, except for Genesis.
Yeah, that's okay. Genesis is just here for the ride. Okay, they don't need no.
They're just the wingman.
Yeah, they're just happy to be here. Okay.
Genesis is making some questionable decisions right now. Let's get them a partner after they stop making questionable decisions.
Should have done that with Oswald for real. What?
I was gonna say that myself, but never mind. We're gonna move on.
But we're gonna pick up with you guys each waking up in the morning. Sky, you wake up with Sorrel in the morning. Rather, he wakes you up because your lazy ass could never. He's just gonna nudge you awake, like, morning.
No.
Yes.
Why?
Because you need to check on your friends.
They're fine. They're big. One of them's not a boy. Fuck.
Yeah.
They're big adults.
It's like big adults that one of them knocked the other out and then tried to steal.
Well. Yeah. Huh?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Like, I'll get you guys all some breakfast, but why don't you go check on your friends first?
Zoro breakfast. Alright.
Yeah. You gotta get up, I'd say Felix, actually, yeah. I was about to be like, oh, Felix is away. I'm like, no one wakes up early in this fucking party.
Yeah.
No one knows what that is.
Felix had a long time without a nice bed. I can't really blame him.
Yeah, so I'd say, Sky, you go, I'm guessing, over to the little place that was set up for y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, Felix, you are having a big sleep.
Yeah, he's asleep with the book on his face, mind you.
Yeah, Sky, you see Felix is conked the fuck out. And this time not by the giant tail to the head.
I'm gonna carefully reach over and move the book, still open, so he doesn't lose his spot, onto the, like a bedside table.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna jump on him.
Felix,
Cat pounce.
you have been jumped on by a overgrown cat.
Good morning!
Oh, God. Good morning, Sky.
Hi.
Oh, that's quite the wake-up call.
Yeah, hi.
Would you like to get off me, please?
Okay. He'll crawl up.
Thank you.
Get up. Zoro makes good food. Bye, I'm gonna go find Genesis.
All right.
This guy's gonna run off to go find Genesis.
Yeah, and you did recommend to Genesis a nice little pond.
Yeah.
That grove. So I am assuming you're going there.
Nah, I'm gonna go to every other body of water before going to the pond I told them to go to.
Hell yeah, I knew it. Yeah, you go there, and they are awake. They are currently sitting nearby, and it looks like they're kind of meditating, honestly.
Genesis.
And they're gonna look over like, hi.
Hi.
Is something the matter?
Is breakfast time.
Oh. That's okay.
But you love food.
Well, it's like, yeah. But I am self-disciplining at the moment, so...
So what?
Self-disciplining.
What does that mean?
I acted rashly and made really poor decisions. So I am disciplining myself to further instill, like, hey, that kind of stuff's not okay. It's something I was trained to do, is all.
But sorrel food.
Don't be sad. No, I'm sorry.
It's okay. If it's something you want to do, that's okay.
I mean, I don't want to. I just feel like I should, just because I, kind of betrayed your guys' trust and everything.
I mean, I don't think food is the thing you should punish yourself with.
Well, I was more or less, not necessarily the food part, but keeping a distance. Just so, to let you guys recover from my bullshit.
I mean, that's gonna be kind of hard considering we're traveling together.
Well, yeah, I can just hang back and follow at a distance,
That's just gonna make it weirder for longer.
It will?
Yeah. Because then it'll just hang over us because you're not hanging out with us like normal.
I just assumed going back to normal was like, I don't know, would also make it weird.
I mean, maybe, but doing that won't. I don't think it would do any good, personally.
Okay. And they're gonna get up like, okay, I'll get breakfast then.
Okay.
Oh, that reminds me also. Hold on. They're gonna actually jump back into the pond real quick and come back. And they have a big ass salmon. I did ask one of the druids permission first, by the way.
Ah!
But I bring this as a apology.
Okay.
And hand him big salmon.
Thanks. This guy's gonna just lead them to where food gets prepared.
Yeah. Felix, you don't know where the fuck food's prepared. You just kind of got left there.
Yeah, he's probably just wandering around, looking around like, where do I go?
Eventually, you see Sky and Genesis.
Felix!
Oh, there. Ah, hi.
Hi.
You didn't know where you were supposed to go, did you?
I didn't know how long he'd take to get up.
Well, I got up as soon after you pounced on me. I really couldn't go back to bed after that.
Huh. Whoops.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys go into this. It's like it's not really a dining hall per se. It's pretty out in the open. But there's a few tables and things like that set about. And there is a lot of fucking food. There is so much food. Oh.
What?
There's a lot of food.
Yeah. Zarl's forest is very bountiful.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a
Yeah.
place where I'm able to put in requests, like, to cook the big salmon I've been given?
Yeah, you can go and request that, and they'll take the salmon to go cook it. And actually, while you're doing that, Genesis is actually going to go over to you, Felix. And they're not going to say anything. They just pull out a packet of, it's labeled, extremely spicy ramen. It's a brand you've never seen, also, by the way. And it has a note that says, "I'm sorry," with a little sad face.
Aww.
He's not even gonna see that note. He's just gonna see spicy ramen and immediately grab the bag with eyes wide. Oh, where did you get this? I mean, I've heard of spicy ramen before, but I've never really had this brand, and this looks new. I've never seen this before.
I just asked around, and someone recommended it. You should probably hide that before Sky sees it, though. And don't tell.
Oh, yeah, of course. He's
And
gonna quickly put that in his ramen pocket.
It's just this once, but it's a apology for yesterday.
Oh, no, you really didn't need to do anything about that, really. It's fine. I just know you were in a tough position. And
Just didn't make what I did okay, so I wanted to give you each something to apologize with.
Well, that's fair, but again, it's fine. It's just water under the bridge.
Okay. So yeah, you just gotta get back with your salmon. Is delicious. Genesis gets a surprisingly small amount of food today. For them, it's just a normal portion of food.
Sky
I feel-
frowns and uses his claw to shank off a piece of the salmon and puts it on Genesis's plate.
It's just like, no, that's yours.
I like to share.
Uh-huh.
He gives him a little cat eyes. A little Puss in Boots cat eyes.
Fine.
Yay!
Yeah, Felix is getting whatever.
Yeah.
There is a ramen station.
Oh god.
Well,
It's good ramen though. It's good ramen.
well, believe it or not, since it is morning, I'm just gonna say that he didn't see it or even expect it. So he's just gonna grab a little like normal, a little bit of eggs, bacon, some pancakes.
I didn't know he knew how to do that.
Don't say
You
anything.
Do realize we've been gone for about over a week at this point. I do know what this food is. I've had it before.
I don't know, I get worried that it would sometimes leave your brain that there's other foods.
What is it? We're weaning him off of the ramen station. This is progress.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
It's as hard as
Enjoy-
weaning a baby off of a soother.
Soother. Like what?
Binkies?
That's what the fuck is a binky?
what are you talking about?
Pacifiers?
Huh?
I don't know what that is.
Hold on. This guy's gonna get up and he's gonna look around for a lady named Cloud that he knows that has a baby. And he's gonna go over to her and just be like, "Hey, do you have a spare binky I can borrow for just a second?"
Hi to you too, Sky. I didn't know you were back.
Yeah, hi!
Hi! She's gonna smack you upside the head. Like, didn't even come to say hi to me earlier? Really?
I'm sorry, a lot happened!
What do you need? Why do you need a fucking pat? Why do you?
Because for some reason, neither of my friends know what they are.
I see. Well, I don't have a spare one on me. The one I do have is in use, and she's gonna hold up the small bean she has tucked away.
Oh, hi, baby.
She has like those bundles. Yeah. And just like, yeah. See, you should have come by to see your goddaughter.
Aw.
Yeah, you say hi to Star. Goodness.
Hi, Star.
And she's gonna come over to walk with Sky back over to that table. Like, goodness. Hello, I'm Cloud, and this dumb person did not introduce me, and I am highly offended.
I'm sorry.
It's like, but also it is Sky. So, hi, nice to meet you guys.
Oh, hi, I'm Felix.
I'm Genesis. Hi. Like, nice to meet you too. Oh, and this is Little Star. Why do you need the show? You said that they don't know what pass. Why is it that deep?
It just
That's what we
disturbs
wanna
me that when they don't know normal things.
It's like, I see. Well, okay, this thing that's in Star's mouth is a pacifier. She's just gonna hold up the bib.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that-
And Felix is gonna just nod slowly.
It's like, oh, it's like a teaser. Okay.
Yeah, they suck on it.
Oh. They don't bite?
Well, eventually they do, and that's when you know they need to be off of it.
Yeah. I've been trying to wean them off of theirs, of hers for a minute.
So why are we on this conversation again?
Yeah, that's
we were comparing weaning you off of ramen like weaning a baby off of a binky.
I don't think that's... okay.
As the only person that knew what that was until 2 seconds ago, it is comparable.
I mean,
He's
fair
just
enough.
gonna start eating.
Like, do I want to know more? the context you gave does not explain anything to me, but I'm just gonna go ahead and assume this is normal.
I'll catch you up one day when I have more time. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to leave soon.
Oh, that's a bummer.
I know.
It's like, I have to go. It's like, that means I have to go console Zaro when you leave.
Oh, he'll be fine. He's such a baby.
Such a baby.
You think it's funny, though.
It is. It is very funny. It's like, well, it was nice to meet you too. It's like, say bye, Star. And she's gonna make a little baby wave.
Bye, stop. Bye, baby.
Bye. And she's gonna head off to do her own things, just like... Yeah, in hindsight, that really was a weird segue to go on to.
She's used to it.
Look, yeah, kind of seemed that way.
I don't know if you've noticed this, but I'm a very random person.
Wow.
say.
Yeah.
No idea.
Don't talk with food in your mouth.
Sorry. Sorry.
This guy's just a face.
I never would have been able to tell you're a random person by you drinking and teleporting.
I can't control that. It's not my fault.
No, I'm just saying you're very chaotic by nature.
Yeah. But that's why I'm fun.
Yeah, true. True.
So, are we leaving today?
I mean, we don't really have anything else to do in the Grove, so our next destination is, well, to deliver the book.
That is true. I don't know, I'm cool with whatever. I'll let you two make that decision.
Yeah, that's fair.
You can. Do you want to stay longer?
No, we'll go deal with the book thing.
I don't even need to roll insight on this, but we can stay longer.
I mean, I don't know what you guys would do, so fair enough point.
We could stop here on the way back.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Like, stay longer, because, like, I would stay longer, but I also feel extremely awkward staying longer, given what I did.
I mean,
That's like...
I'm pretty sure Zorl just finds it kind of funny, considering it was fake.
Yeah. Yeah. This is fair. Like, but yeah, we could definitely stop by on the way back and hey, maybe we can like hang around and see if we can find something to do on the way back, so we can stay a little bit longer.
I mean, that sounds like a plan. After all, we really don't have anything else we need to do after this.
Yeah, it's just getting you back to Sholo, and yeah, this is on the way, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, Sky. So some druids, and probably Zarl, because Zarl does druidy things, I guess. Not the hard way. It was not nice of him to hit me with a tree, by the way.
It wasn't his fault that you got hit with a tree. What?
He hit me with a... Did you not see?
When did you get hit with a tree?
When we were fighting!
Oh, yeah.
He literally picked up a tree and threw it at me.
Yeah.
Like, it was cool, but ow!
Well, yeah.
Anyways. It's like, nah, it was cool. No, I was gonna say, couldn't he, like, open a portal thingy in a tree to, like, get us closer to there so we don't have to spend as much time walking? That way we can get this over faster.
Unfortunately, gods can't really meddle in mortal things.
Fuck! Okay. What if we pester a druid to do it?
We could try, but they would have had to see a tree nearby, because I think the best mass teleport spell that higher level druids have is tree based. Tree walk.
Ah.
Which they would need to know both trees.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does prove a problem, doesn't it?
Just a bit, considering some of the druids haven't even left this place in a while.
Fair enough. Ugh. Well, I guess I'll just walk from here. Walk then.
Oh, thankfully, I don't think it's that far away. It should only be a few more days.
Yeah.
I mean, worst comes to worst, if you get tired of walking, we can try to find a... What are they called? What are they called? The things drawn by oxen or horses?
A cart?
Yeah, those.
You forgot the word for cart.
Yeah, listen, I don't want to talk about it.
That's more surprising than us not knowing what a binky is.
I am... Shut up.
Very good argument.
My player was at work early today, and I'm tired.
Who's your player? Wait, what?
Don't worry about it. So yeah, we could get a cart.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
I mean, we have the money.
That is true. I mean, I don't really mind walking everywhere. It doesn't bug me.
I don't
And
mind.
we've gotten this far anyways.
Yeah, walking doesn't bug me, and I think, Felix probably spent like a good chunk of his life just walking back and forth all over the place.
It's true.
Yeah, what was I bitching about? Why was I bitching about walking?
Yeah, I thought you were the one that didn't want to walk since you brought it up.
I don't know. I just assumed no one else wanted to walk, but then I just kind of thought about it.
I'm good with walking.
Yeah.
Okay, these are some very interesting train of thoughts we're going on this morning.
Yeah.
It's because of that tree.
I guess.
I got hit by the tree. You don't have an excuse.
Maybe I got hit by it and that's why I don't remember it.
I see.
Yeah.
Honestly, I thought I would be the most incoherent today, considering how hard I got hit over the head yesterday. But honestly, I think I'm the most normal train of thought we have so far.
Maybe I knocked some coherent thoughts into you today.
What? I don't know how to feel about that, but sure. I'll take that as a compliment.
You know what? Yeah, it's a compliment.
Yeah.
I literally knocked some sense. Let's go.
Nice.
Oh wait, Sky, I know why you might be so brain scrambled, but I can't say. Smiley face.
Huh?
You know what? They're just gonna give you a knowing look.
This guy's
Felix
just
is gonna be
gonna
looking-
shove food in his mouth.
Felix is just gonna be looking back and forth like, what? Huh? What? Huh?
You'll learn when you're older. Don't worry about it.
But I'm 25.
Wait, you're older than me?
How old are you, Genesis?
I'm 23.
Oh, he is older than you.
How old are you, Sky? Wait, hold on.
25.
What the fuck?
So what am I supposed to know when I'm older?
You'll find
Considering
out-
I'm older than you.
You'll
When
find
you
out when you're older.
understand it is when you know you're older.
What? But we're the same age.
You know, I'm gonna let you two argue about this. You're right. You guys are the same age. I'll sit out. I'm the baby of the group. I'm gonna sit this one out.
What? So what am I supposed to know? I'm curious.
I'm not, no.
What? You can't just leave me in the
No.
dark.
No, you can go to the library and buy this magical thing called a romance novel and then get back to me.
It's a romance novel.
A romance. I already have one book that I take out. I didn't want to take out another book. I'm already in the middle of it, and I don't want to stop in the middle of the book that I'm reading, which is very good, by the way. It's a very good read.
Yay!
I'm already halfway through. But that's
Wow.
besides the point. Like, Come on, you have to at least give me an idea of what I'm supposed to know.
No, I don't.
Come on.
Do birds and bees ring any sort of bell?
Birds and bees. Oh. Oh.
Okay, I think he gets it.
I'm gonna finish my food now.
That took him a while.
Yeah.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
To be innocent.
Well, it is also early in the morning, so it makes sense.
I think you still wouldn't have gotten it even if it was like afternoon.
Yeah.
I think I would have had at least a little better of an idea.
Maybe like one noodle more of an idea.
Can we not measure everything in ramen, please?
Once the obsession is gone, sure.
Oh, it's not an obsession.
Felix, there's literally no other way to other thing to call it other than either an obsession or an addiction. I'm sorry.
So which one do you prefer? Obsession or addiction?
Obsession.
That's what I thought.
Alright, let's finish eating and then get on our way. I think we've wasted enough time.
You know, despite none of you seeing Genesis eat, the plate's already empty.
Did you
And a portion
eat while I was grabbing Cloud?
A portion of Felix's plate is also missing, by the way.
He's gonna look back down. Wait, how?
Huh?
Genesis, did you eat my? I had a whole stack of pancakes.
You did?
Yeah.
I thought I had a stack of pancakes.
No, this plate. Why is my plate close? When did it move? What?
Oh yeah, I did go. Wait, what?
I'm confused.
Genesis,
druid
did you
magic?
not realize you stole his food?
I will get you more pancakes. I'm sorry, I actually didn't realize I did that.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I can get them myself. All
Okay.
good.
Just, you know what? Genesis is gonna scoot like to the other side of the fucking table. Like Genesis looks freaked out by their own actions a little bit this time.
Surprised you didn't eat some of mine, considering I was gone for a bit.
Yeah, that is surprising, actually. Why did I go for Felix's fucking my pancake?
Probably because I'm sitting right next to you.
I don't
Or
even like
was.
pancakes that much.
You literally had 25 pancakes when we were in Sholo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So clearly you enjoy pancakes enough.
Yeah. It's not my favorite food, though.
It doesn't have to
You
be your
must enjoy it if you
favorite food to eat all of it.
Oh,
Well, yeah, I've enjoyed a bit, I guess.
I gotta eat a lot, okay?
Then why'd you get such a small portion?
Told you, self-discipline.
Stop disciplining yourself with food. It's not gonna work. Bad.
Literally,
Also,
nothing else will work.
I don't even think you're self-disciplining, especially if you ate more than you're supposed to, including my plate.
Okay, so I don't eat anything tonight. Got it.
No.
Oh. That's no.
That's how I was taught. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't like it.
Well, it's better than the other forms of self-discipline I was taught. Okay.
Just make up for it by just being a good friend, like you did with giving us gifts.
Yeah, I gotta prove that I'm worthy of that, though.
Starving yourself will not make you worthy.
But it will punish me and ensure I don't do shit like that again, or discourage it at the very least.
So I have either of you two noticed that we've been talking so long that they've sort of changed out the breakfast for lunch?
Oh shit, they have.
Uh,
Yeah, let's get going.
whoops.
Yeah, bye to your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fought your boyfriend.
Okay. He won.
What's it?
He's a god! No shit!
So what's it like being in a relationship with a god, anyways?
Nothing special.
See, I honestly kind of believe that. He seems really down to earth. Pun fully intended.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like I said, you can't really interfere with mortal things, so it's not like I get any handouts or anything.
That's fair.
Gotta keep it secret from other gods, though, so don't tell anyone else.
Okay.
I don't even know how we would come into contact with any other gods anyway, so...
I have no idea, but if we do, mouth shut.
Gotcha.
It's gonna be the first thing I tell them.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, that's a bridge we'll worry about when it happens. If and when it happens.
Yeah, you guys get up and Sky, you go see Zarl.
Yeah.
You, like, getting ready to leave?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I understand you gotta make sure your friend doesn't lose his soul and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, slightly. I understand.
We're gonna come back, though, after we've done that, to visit a little bit longer. Maybe you guys could run a festival or something when we're on our way back.
Yeah. You know what? I think it's really nice.
Yay!
It's like, well then, it's like, you guys take care then.
We will. Love you.
Love you too. I'll see you soon.
Okay. Bye. Oh, also, I'll be returning a book for you from Felix later.
Of course.
Bye.
Bye.
He's gonna
Yeah.
join up with everyone else.
Yeah. You guys head out of the grove.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Woo. And out of the grove you go. And onwards with your adventures.
Onwards!
Onwards. Yeah, you guys are traveling a bit. Genesis is especially skittish and looking over the shoulder every 5 seconds. But it's fine. Fine. But yeah, you guys are just traveling and making your way about. You guys do have to set up for camp at night. Genesis doesn't go off to find a body of water. They're just staying at the camp, and they seem very adamant on not sleeping. It's fine.
Is this another self-discipline thing?
No, I'm making sure my sister doesn't kill you two.
Do you want us to camp near water?
No, it's okay. I'll be okay.
All
I have
right.
water. I have a little flask of water, so I can keep myself hydrated.
Okay.
Like when we're in town, I'll be less weird. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You know, it would be nice and convenient for you if we could find a magical artifact that would maybe give you infinite water. That would be very helpful for you.
But, yeah, that would be. That would really be helpful.
Yeah. And I mean, it would also be a nice source of just constant drinking water for the whole group.
Yeah. There should. That's something to put on the bucket list to find.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that also seems niche as well, so I don't really know how one would go about finding or even creating that.
Black market magic sales, probably.
That'd be like
True.
the weirdest thing to sell at a black market. That's like the most mundane thing to sell at a black market.
Well, the
Maybe
outside...
an auction.
Yeah, true. Or just a really magical town.
Ah, maybe.
I wonder if we
gotta
could find. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe we could find one in the town we're going to.
Maybe.
That'd be kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Love the references.
Gotta fit them in however we can.
Indeed. But yeah, I assume everyone gets some rest, some sleeps.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys get some sleeps, and next morning do your usual thing, get your meals and all that, and then go continue on your journey. And I'd say about, midday on your guys' journey, you guys do come across a town. It doesn't seem to be, it has Empire influences, but it's nothing big or fancy. It's just a place, It's like, oh, okay, fun.
Another Empire town. Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense considering we're getting closer to the main Empire territory.
Yeah. We never did figure out disguise ideas, huh?
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
That was
oh.
what we were supposed to do in there.
Wait, when did we discuss that?
It was before we got to the Grove. Remember that?
Yeah.
Did we?
Like, it was something we spitballed ideas about, but we never actually did anything with it.
Well,
It's fine. I'll just punch someone if they try to say anything.
okay. And let's just try to remove any posters if we see them, and it'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll make a collection.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna do this, and he turns into a cat.
The return of what was this? What was the name you gave him?
Peppermint.
The return of Peppermint. Oh my god, the return of Cream. Hi!
He heard
You
cat.
came out- He manifested.
Then I'm gonna hop on Genesis's shoulder.
Oh.
On
He's
my
my pet now. My cat.
Sure.
You each get a
All
turn
right.
with the pet cat.
Well, let's start passing through then.
Yeah. And yeah, you guys start heading on through this town, and you see a good combination of some. A lot of people here do seem rather on the more well-dressed side, but not everyone's really wearing masks. It's a rather modest town. You do see a few people who look a little more high-end, but it seems like a good little mix of the two. You definitely see some prices hanging up there's like a marketplace. It is a bit pricey for just about anything in there. And everything just looks it's just like a little too pricey for most average folks. But yeah, you guys walk through this town and everything, and for the most part people don't really pay you any mind. It seems like they're pretty used to travelers passing through.
Did we even have this much money in circulation?
I guess.
I mean, I know things could get really like some places were decently expensive in the City of Opportunity, but also I was told that City Opportunity keeps things cheap to lure people to exploit them.
With
So
their false promises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's the City of Opportunity.
Yeah.
Go big or go home.
Yeah, but what happens in the City of Opportunity stays in the City of Opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Not Felix though. Hat.
Ta.
I'm the exception. Anyways, can I have Felix roll investigation to see if he finds any posters?
Yes, you may.
What is... There's just a random pen laying in the middle of my rolling
That's
space. Remove that.
convenient.
Pen.
So I did ice investigation, which is... Oh wow, my investigation went up. That's a unnatural 20.
Yeah, you look around, and sure enough, you do actually spot a billboard of such, and you see a few posters, including the False Hydra. But pretty close by the False Hydra, you see your own, as well as Sky, and like one of Sky and Genesis as well.
And Felix is going to be very quick to nab them and put them away.
Yeah. It's like, just like you didn't grab the Hydra one, right?
No, I didn't grab the Hydra one, as funny as I think it would be.
It won't be so funny when you're staring at a Hydra.
Well, False Hydra. Regular Hydras aren't that
False
bad.
Hydra, yeah. We
Regular-
knew what we were talking about. You said Hydra first instead of False Hydra.
Oh yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah.
Well, thankfully the posters are gone, and that's what matters.
Yeah. And people have shit memories, probably, sort of, right?
Yeah.
I mean, are the posters in color? Are the posters in color? Or are they in black and white?
They are in color in this town.
Fuck.
I'm
Like,
sure it's fine, though.
You're just a little guy, it's fine.
After all, if people had good memories, they probably would have already caught wind that we're here and probably would have tried to do something already.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll perception, everyone.
They probably would have done something, says Felix, unaware.
Genesis, you useless fuck.
Oh god.
Is that a good omen or a bad?
That's a nat one.
God damn it, Felix!
Why am I always carrying in perception?
I don't know!
I think that's my first nat one for this series.
Baby's first nat 1.
First of, not the last.
Yeah.
What did nat 20?
Jesus. Yeah, you are carrying for them. You are in small bean form, though. So you notice, some guards that are approaching. The other two are completely fucking oblivious. In fact, Felix is facing the opposite way. Felix is looking at the fucking false Hydra poster a little bit.
Guys.
He's still intrigued.
He's a little intrigued, and, well, that is gonna get you guys in trouble, as a few guards surround you guys.
Guys.
Hmm?
Oh. Hi!
Hi.
And one of the guards is gonna say, like, it's like, hello! It's like, you two look a bit lost.
Oh, we're just passing through.
Yeah, we know where we're going. Right. Well, we would be more than happy to help escort you two if you would just come with us.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think we could go on our own. So, I think you and Genesis is gonna try and, like, step around them, and two guards just cross their spears, like, okay, yeah, this is an arrest, isn't it? Okay. And, yeah, you guys are being led down the streets and into a sort of featureless building of sorts. And they just push you guys into a room, and they're like, we'll have someone speak with you in a moment. And the door is gonna shut and lock. It's like,
Huh.
well, at least it's not a tiny cell.
It's better than that other one we were put in.
Yeah, it's like a couch. Look, and there, plop on it.
So what happened to fighting them?
There was like 8 of them.
There were 8 of them.
There was 8 of them, and like if I was alone, I'd fight them but I can't fight 8 people because then they would also, hit Felix or you if they're because like you're just a little guy right now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, after all this maybe we're not being interrogated. Maybe they just have some questions for us. After all, if this was something worse, I don't think they'd put us in such a comfy room.
This guy somehow manages to do a face palm even as a cat.
It's like, well...
have you been to a prison that's had a couch?
I think it's just a rich prison.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I've only gotten arrested at 4 places.
Well, I still think it stands.
Well, I think maybe it's because you're intended to be taken alive.
Well, if that's the case, you think they would have separated us. But they didn't.
Yet.
Yeah.
They might have to be, like, finding space or something. That can happen.
We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, if they try to separate us, then I'm gonna start fighting.
Okay.
Well, I'm not about to get executed.
Well, I could try to use my Empire influence to get us out if things start to get heated.
You know they know that you're wanted. I don't think the Empire influence will do shit.
You're wanted by the Empire, bud.
I mean, you never know.
I mean, okay, fine. We will okay, you can try to talk, but if it doesn't work, I'm punching a bitch.
All right.
You just go stay a little guy, Sky?
Yeah, I don't want them to think they've captured all 3 of us.
That's true, actually.
They
There's
might
like
be
people.
like, where's your friend?
There's
That
like
is
people
smart.
outside.
Huh?
Like people arguing outside my window. I'm just like, y'all are distracting the hell out of me. Shut up! Loud ass motherfuckers. Anyways.
Yeah,
you guys are chilling there for a bit, for a minute, until the same guard comes back in. This blue tiefling woman, she walks in. It's just like, all right. It's like, I'll just cut right to the chase. Obviously, you two are heavily wanted. Where it's like, and your friend does not seem to be with you. So where would your friend be?
Honestly, well, actually, they're in a druid grove at this moment.
Yeah, they're kind of very much attached to that place, and that's where we were going. Well, coming back from.
Yeah.
Rather. Roll deception, by the way. Okay, this.
All right, Felix.
Oh, okay.
I dropped it. No.
Oh, no.
I know what the number was, but I remember. But deception, you said?
Yeah.
That's a 23.
Yeah. All right. So, like, I see. So you're no longer traveling with this friend. No.
Not at the moment, no.
No, he chose to stay behind because that's where he lives. So, I see. Well, in that case, it's like since that was so easily given, it's like in that case, what's your Genesis? You can come with me. Like, no.
Could I ask what my friend here is wanted for?
Well, for the kidnapping of a valuable Empire asset, the assault on multiple guards, both within Empire's control and outside of Empire's control, and they have approximately 14 different crimes and 18 banishments from multiple locations.
Well, that's all fine and good, but what does this have to do with me, then?
Valuable asset of the Empire. They contributed in stealing you.
Okay, but I've also heard that I'm wanted for crimes as well, yet I was never told what those crimes were.
It's like, we have it's like, you're more wanted as an asset than for a crime. The wanted posters are simply a better means of getting for identifying things. If you were made aware that you were an asset in public, well, people would certainly try to use that against the Empire to haggle a bit more for the reward money than for a crime. I'm sure you understand the logistics of that.
Well, of course, I do understand those logistics, yes, as a broker myself. But that also brings up a point. I might be a broker, but I'm not that valuable of a broker, considering that the employer that I worked for had many other higher-ups who did a much better job than me myself.
It's like, this is true, however, since your removal and since Helter's demotion, as we'll call it, someone else has taken an interest in your business, and they happen to be the person who purchased off of Helter. They have you back, and they're offering a very good price for it.
Could I ask who this individual is?
I am not permitted to give that information at this time.
Okay.
What I am permitted to do is carry out the orders of the execution of Genesis and Sky when Sky is discovered.
Are we sure there's no other way that we can go about this? At least keep them in prison for, like, eternity?
Gee, thanks.
I'm trying to keep you alive.
It's like, unfortunately, for Genesis, due to the sheer accumulation of severe crimes that they have racked up over the years with their involvement of the Black Knife Thieves Guild, no. They are to be executed as all Black Knife thieves are to be.
Okay. Genesis, I guess it's your turn.
And Jess is like peering past them to see if there's guards, and there are 2 other guards outside. Like, okay, well, is my execution scheduled? Not quite yet. So then I can just chill here with my buddy until I get executed? Maybe? No, he's to be delivered as soon as possible. Hmm. Fuck it. Yeah, they're gonna take Sky off of their shoulder. And they're gonna try and just deck this woman, so roll initiative. Guy, little bean. Oh, Genesis, you rolled like ass.
21.
Woo.
Also 21.
Let's go. Genesis failed so hard, but they still get an opportunity to attack. So it's okay. It's fine. They're very good at the bodyguard thing. Yeah. So yeah, they're gonna take a swing at her. Okay, that does hit. Cool. Damage.
Damage.
They're specifically going to knock her upside the head with their tail, to see if they can knock her out. Okay. Checking my own stats. Okay. Well, the good news, Genesis is successful in knocking her out. They rolled high enough to do a knockout. Let's go.
Fuck yeah.
It's literally rolling a 1d12, and if it's a 12, it's an instant knockout. So yeah, they knock her ass out. Felix, it's your turn. The other two guards are kind of running in now.
Felix is just gonna back the fuck up. Like, you can take care of them. I'll just be over here.
Yay! Sky, it's your turn. You're still a little guy.
I am still a little guy, and I don't...
Will you remain little guy?
No, but I used to have a sheet that showed me all the different Druid Wild shapes that I liked to pick from. But I don't know what happened to it anymore, which makes me sad.
I don't know. Do you still only oh, you get 2. That's right.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah, I still only get 2.
Yar.
I guess I'll just go all reliable tiger.
When in doubt, bigger cat. So yeah, small cat becomes a bigger cat.
And then I'm gonna pounce on
Okay.
one of the guards.
Alright, yeah. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Cause see, if I had stayed a little cat, I get +0 to hit, and it's a 1d1, so it's just 1.
Roll to be a mild inconvenience.
Literally. So that's 20 to hit.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
So...
Roll for ouchies. The roll for murder mittens.
So that's 12 points of damage, and then that target needs to do a strength saving throw.
Okay, that is a 14.
Damn it, that just barely saves.
Damn it, one of these days you're gonna get it.
I know. I got it once.
Yeah.
In winter one-shot.
Yeah. Yeah, you give him a good old clawing. Or I'll skip you because you're prone, bitch. So it's gonna be the one that you just attacked. And they're going to, try to go for you, Sky.
I'm probably confused about why there's suddenly a tiger.
Yeah, they're kind of just like, oh, small cat, big cat, okay. That's an 8, so they don't hit shit. Loser.
Elbow.
Guard 3's turn. They have a thing. Oh boy. They're going to... Okay. They're gonna cast, Ensnarer, and they're gonna try and cast it on Genesis. Yeah, Janice has to make strength save. God, you're supposed to be good at strength. Why? I'm gonna throttle my character. I'm gonna throttle this bean.
It's for the funny.
It is for the funny, but it's not gonna be funny in a second because they're gonna use their bonus action because they ensnared them. They're gonna use their bonus action to yaga them
No.
and try to drag them out of the room. And Genesis. Okay, they did succeed on getting out of it. Yay, but that's their whole turn. Less yay.
Boo.
Yeah, they managed to break themselves out, and it is Felix's turn. Is Felix in the corner?
Yeah, Felix. No one puts Felix in the corner except Felix himself.
Facts.
Felix puts Felix in the corner.
Corner time for Felix.
Again, this is as all my characters seem to go. Is that early on they really don't have the ability to really do much. So I'm still gonna have him probably attack guard 3.
Okay.
Who is trying to go, and I will try to short bow them. So I need a roll for hit. He doesn't hit for shit, 'cause that's a nat 1.
Okay, and that means consequences, because I love doing that with combat.
Of course, Felix.
Roll for damage.
Roll for damage. So I roll for my damage, like the damage dice it has on mine, right?
Yeah, if you like the damage you would if you had
Okay. So that would be a 4 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, you get Genesis right in the leg.
Ooh, sorry.
Ow!
Sorry.
It's gonna be Sky's turn.
I'm lunging for the bitch to try to drag my buddy away.
Alright. Everyone gang up on 3. Let's go. So yeah, go ahead and roll the hit.
17.
Yeah, that hits.
13 points of damage.
Okay, yeah, you get him, and strength, I'm guessing strength?
Yeah.
Yeah. 14 again. Stop!
Fuck my life.
Cool.
At least I
Alright.
inconvenience them in my heart.
Yeah. You inconvenience them at the very least. I mean, you do good damage anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay, guard 1 is still unconscious. Guard 2 is going to try and rein in the cat. He is going to... he's going to take his long sword and go for the attack, and that's a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, you sound so sad.
I am sad.
And that is...
Kitty.
I know, crime. It's going to be 7 points of damage. They're just going to whack you.
Oh no,
Whack.
whatever will I do?
And guard 3 is going to try and remove Genesis from the premises. Genesis, you're useless! Useless, baby! Useless, baby! You're supposed to be good at combat! Why?
This is his punishment.
This is their punishment. You know what? They were like, self-discipline! This is their self-discipline.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they are getting yoinked.
They are getting self-disciplined.
They're getting disciplined, but not in the way they intended. Yeah, they failed that shit. Okay. Yeah, they get dragged out of the room.
Oh.
And the door is going to shut and lock.
All within the matter of 3 seconds? 6 seconds?
They have the movement speed, unfortunately.
But the door.
I mean, that would be just considered it's a button for the door on the outside. Yeah, some fancy shit.
Okay.
They
Okay.
got them.
I'm going over
But now-
to I'm going over to guard 1, the one that got knocked out.
Okay, yeah, she's still down.
I'm putting my fangs around her throat.
Okay. Well, it's not your turn yet. Hold on.
Oh, I figured we weren't
Gotta
in
wait your
combat
turn.
anymore.
Well, guard 2 in there. Guard 2's shut in there with you guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, guard 1 and guard 2 are shut in there with you guys. So, Felix, it's your turn.
Well, I guess he's gonna shoot guard 2.
All right, yeah, go ahead and
I
roll
like
the hit.
how he said that's the 2 nat 1s in the session so far. That's an Oswald 19 plus. That's a 23 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Alright, short bow. Let's roll that. That's 7 points of damage.
Yeah, you get the guard. You managed to shoot the guard in the side. He is looking a bit rough. And now it's Sky's turn. Now you can do your thing, Sky.
Okay. Now I go over to her and I place her throat in between my jaws.
Guard 2 is gonna be like, wait. It's like, god damn it. And he's gonna back up to the door and like pound on it, like, what? Open the door! What are you doing? Like, open the door! Oh my god. You're not fucking there? Did you leave? Did he actually just lock us in here? He actually fucking locked us in here!
Well, I would recommend explaining before things get messy.
I don't know. What do you want to know? What do you want to know? Don't hurt her. Don't kill her. She doesn't need to die. Come on.
Well, who is she, first off?
She's the head guard of... she's one of the head guards of this town.
Okay. Now, where are they taking Genesis?
I believe she did explain it.
Well, yes, but more specifically, where in specific is he being brought to at this moment?
Likely the arena?
There's an arena in this town?
Yeah, yes, it's a small one, but yes, they have arenas. That's typically what they do with the executions. You know how it is in the Empire with the entertainment value and things like that.
Yeah. I just didn't expect there to be one here.
This
Okay.
guy's gonna growl at that and his little lips are gonna twitch like his teeth.
Yeah, it's like, look, it's not my favorite thing either. I actually really think it's fucked up. I don't like the arenas. I'm really upset we have one. We didn't have one. We built one recently because there's a tournament coming up. That's where they're likely going to be.
Sky, just remove your mouth. You can keep them pinned down. Just
Yes, please.
Just
We're doing our jobs. It's like, Ed, trust me, I will let you maul the hell out of the third guard if we can get out of here. Because what the fuck do you mean you just locked us in here? Bitch.
So there's really no way that you have to get out of here? In case something like this happened?
It's like, there's supposed to be. She might have something on her. A sort of key.
Well,
That should be able to access this from the inside.
let's investigate. Felix is gonna investigate.
Yeah.
Sky is
Go ahead and
gonna
roll.
keep his mouth on her neck while that's happening, just for safety.
Okay. So yeah, would you roll for investigation?
That is a... Where's my investigation on this list? I should know. That is a 17.
Okay. So yeah, you roll a 17. Yeah, you managed to find it, and you do know roughly what you were looking for. You've heard talk of things like this, and you are able to tell that it's not a physical key. It's part of her. It's on her hand. A sort of almost looks like a tattoo of sorts. That is slightly raised, and you do see grooves on the door itself, where it seems like some magic would be, where you would put it against for it to work.
Sky, I'm going to need you to get off, especially since the key is, well, the guard's hand.
He's gonna let out a low growl and just begrudgingly let go of her.
Yeah, the guard's like, yeah, I can help. Well, no, I don't think you guys would want me to help with anything. Okay, I'll just stay over here.
Sky, I'm gonna need you to help me lift them up.
This guy just grabs her arm in his mouth and drags her over.
Okay, just be careful, please. Do not bite it off, please.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
But yeah, you bring your hand over to the door and it, it slides open. It's like, okay,
Just set her to the side.
yes, you guys. It's like, wait, can we let me get out first? Come on. We won't say. It's like I won't say anything. I'm just gonna take her to an infirmary. That's it. I won't say anything. I don't. Look, man, I can't get another
It's
right.
fine. It's fine. Just don't come after us again.
I won't. No, I'll make sure she doesn't. I won't. Yeah, we haven't made a record of you guys being here yet, so you guys are good.
All right, Sky. Let's go. Let's go find Genesis, and he's gonna hop on Sky's back.
Fuck yeah! Let's go!
All
This guy's gonna bound out of there.
right. Yeah, you guys head on out of that building. Or yeah, well, it's a small building. And you guys find the exit pretty quickly. But yeah. Whoopsies.
Well,
I'll just say whoopsies. I'm like, oh, Genesis got yoinked. There they go.
oopsie days.
Whoopsies. The fish has been stolen.
Give me back my bestie!
But yeah, you guys get out and realize quickly you have no idea where you're going.
Can I try sniffing?
What do I make you roll for that? What do I make you roll to sniff?
Investigation with possible
Yeah.
advantage.
Oh, wait, yeah, investigation with advantage. That makes sense.
Okay. Oh, come back here.
Come back. Baby, come back. You cat, you look dead.
A nat 20.
Nice. Gotham, are you okay? Okay, you just stretched. Okay. He looked fully dead.
He's just a sleepy guy.
He looked like a corpse.
He's just a baby.
He doesn't look very baby right now.
Yeah, he does.
No, he looks dead. But he's not dead. Yeah, I love him. Oh, that's my hand. Give it back. Anyways. He pulled a Sky and took my hand. But yeah, so you're able to catch a whiff of where Genesis is. It seems like they had gotten taken to another part of the city. A rather, you manage as you guys get closer to it as you're following the scent, because I assume that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
You do find the arena that they were talking about. It looks like it's not necessarily entirely finished, as there's still like scaffolding on the exterior, but you do hear sounds of people inside of it, like crowds and things like that. And you see quite a few rather well-dressed people entering and stuff like that.
I don't understand why people find this amusing for entertainment. This is honestly very savage. It's
Yeah. I
Well-
mean, if you want to act fancy, just pretend I'm your pet.
sure, okay.
What's fancier
He's
than an
gonna-
exotic tiger?
Yeah, okay. And he's gonna hop off.
Okay. Oh, he has vanished.
Uh-oh.
Well, in this...
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, so he's gonna hop off and he's gonna walk in with his exotic pet.
Alright, yeah, you walk over to the entrance of the arena, and the person there stops you, and is like just, good evening. I do believe this might be a little too... Well, they look at you, they look at the tiger, they're like looking at the drab-ass clothes you're wearing, too, mind you.
Mhm.
And then, exotic pet tiger, they look a little conflicted. You can't see their face behind the kind of porcelain mask they're wearing, but you can tell they're kind of like, what the fuck?
I-
Modest.
Yeah, I understand that it might look a bit strange for someone as modest as me with a pet like this, but trust me, I think everything is in order.
I see. Well, the entry fee is 400 gold.
For
Unless you're getting booth seats, of course, then that'll be 600 gold.
No, 400 gold will be fine. Felix is gonna hand over begrudgingly 400 gold.
And you enjoy, it's like, and she's gonna step aside, like, enjoy the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, with that, you guys enter the Coliseum, and the seating areas that you guys are in, you see people, they're dressed nicely, but not super fancy dancy or nothing like that, you know, just a little nicer. Some have masks, some don't. A lot of them are sitting around in these seats, a few are standing, more towards the front. You guys can see the kind of center bit of this arena, and currently there is what seems to be a fight. You guys see a very large, almost like a minotaur. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's a minotaur. It's very muddied with various scars and tattoos. But yeah, they are fighting, which making shit off on the fly. I apologize. They are currently fighting what looks to be a Kenku, who is kind of dressed in some drab rags, holding up a measly dagger. And needless to say, the fight doesn't necessarily go great, as the Kenku gets gored by this minotaur and stops moving at a certain point. And some guards walk into the arena to rein in the minotaur and drag away the corpse of this Kenku. And an announcer kind of steps into the center. A fellow with a very lavish-looking golden mask, who steps into the center, is like, "Well, now that was quite the disappointing performance, was it not?" And a few people in the crowd kind of laugh at this very heartless kind of joke to someone's murder. But you know, it's the Empire. What do you expect? But he's gonna address the crowds and specifically address a booth upwards, like, "Now, of course, we will have more entertainment shortly. So, like, that'll be worth your while. I've been made aware that there is a recent new face to be thrown into the arena, one that may put up more of a fight than a silly little bird could. So look forward to that." And they're gonna step aside, like, "We'll have the next performance out momentarily." And they're going to step off to the side. You do see a sort of side door open where the Minotaur is being pulled back into. And the announcer fellow is going into another door not too far off.
What
Well-
could possibly be refined and prissy and fancy about watching people die?
I don't know, honestly.
I get watching fights, that's one thing, but murders?
Yeah, I'm very lucky that in my time in the city, I never really had to deal with much of this. Deal-wise, once or twice. Thankfully, I never saw any fights myself, but I've heard the tales about what goes on, and it's not pretty.
So what's the plan here?
That's what I'm trying to think. I mean, we could search for Genesis before, or we could just wait till the fight happens, break into the arena, and grab them, and get out of here. I don't know. There really isn't a good plan, it feels like.
You should have probably asked if there's some sort of force field around the ring or something.
I doubt there's a force field, especially with it being under construction.
Oh, that is
I doubt-
true.
There might be a gate, though.
Real quick while you guys are scheming, I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
More time to scheme. Let's just kill that bitch. Let's get him.
Jump down there, kill everyone, and save the day. Hooray.
Tiger reigns supreme.
We do that. It's done. We did it. Good job, us.
We did it. Felix riding on the back, triumphant. Go, my precious exotic pet. Go.
Go, my steed, go!
Commit murder. No. Interesting.
Because, like, I doubt it's set up like a baseball stadium where you could possibly get to the entrance through.
Well, I'm thinking it's just like a circle arena where it's like there's a thing and then it's like a quarter circle, 3/4 circle after the entrance. With like the doors in the back of the arena. Or like there's a little platform, of course, at the back.
I am back.
My non-vision and brain having ass trying to keep up with that. Yeah,
So,
sure. Great.
imagine, you're gonna hate me for this.
Okay.
You know the arena, the speaker's chamber inside Natlin at Genshin? Imagine that.
Yeah, but I don't know if there's a way to get into those doors from anywhere other than the field that Plains people could access, is what I was saying.
No, yeah.
So it's like, do we just jump onto the field when Genesis comes out?
Oh, no, that's a great question. Well, honestly, I'd say let's sneak into the back, but I don't know if we'd be able to get that way. I mean, from up here, you really can't shift again, can you?
No.
Okay.
That's why I'm still a tiger.
Very good. I guess we'll just have to play it by ear, as bad as that sounds.
Yeah. Man, Genesis is good at plans.
Yeah, let's just get a spot towards the front so we can at least be aware of anything if we need to move quick. And on the side of the aisle so we can move if need be.
Yeah. We do that.
Alright. Do that?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, you guys managed to find a nice spot towards the arena, towards the front. And it does seem to be you managed to find a gap. It's closer to the side where it seems like the entertainment, as they've been calling them, comes from. And you can see a few people through the kind of grated door that is in the way. You can see a very large Goliath. You guys find a red tiefling with a pair of broken horns. And you do spot Genesis in there, although they are very far back.
So do you think that he's gonna be the next fight or not?
I don't know. Sounded like that's what they were gearing up towards.
They usually only do one-on-ones. I'd be shocked if they did something different. I don't... Let's just see how this plays out.
Yeah. I don't know what else we could do.
Yeah. And after a few minutes, the announcer comes back and addresses the crowd. And it's like, "All right, it's like, we thank you for your patience. We actually have a very unique request from our leading patron, who has been so generous as to host this tournament. So, it's like, yes, we have a very interesting request that we will be fulfilling today. So this is going to be a one-of-a-kind performance. Usually, as you know, we like to pit our entertainment up against monsters, but our lovely patron is deciding that he wants to see entertainment against one another, just briefly, to show a display. He's gonna step away from the ring as the grated door opens, and you guys see the tiefling fellow get let out along with Genesis. And as they are let out, the doors shut. It's like, here's how this is going to work. One of you will have to fight to the death, and then afterwards you will simply have to defend yourself against our lovely Minotaur here. It's like, maybe, just maybe, if you put up a good enough fight, our patron would be so nice to perhaps hire your services. Or so that's what I've been told. I suppose there's only one way to find out. And with that, people start to cheer, and Genesis and this tiefling are kind of looking at each other very... They look very awkward in this position, but you guys see the tiefling is drawing... they go over to a weapons rack and grab a spear. Genesis doesn't grab a weapon. They're just getting ready.
Sky, do you have any spells you could use to cause a distraction?
Maybe, but I'd have to
Do you-
lose my form.
You have to lose your form. Okay. I was gonna say you could cause your plague, that you call it. But wait, you normally summon fog though, don't you?
Yeah.
Honestly, that might be to our advantage. Oh.
You want my plague?
I think this is the one time I want your plague.
Okay, cover me.
Cover you? How?
I don't know. I can't just turn from tiger to not tiger in the middle of these people.
What am I supposed to do?
I'd say at this point the fighting starts.
Oh, I think they're gonna be distracted on the fight. Just change, you'll be fine.
Okay. And he's gonna change, but he's gonna try to still stay hunched like a tiger, so hopefully blissful ignorance.
Okay, yeah. I give you points for creativity.
And I'm gonna start my fucking plague.
Yeah. The arena starts to slowly fill with a bit of fog. The clouds above begin to shift and form the oh so endearing words of this campaign at this point. Where do you make the Spire of Fire appear? Because you have to touch, don't you?
Yeah, I'm trying to debate that.
Okay. Well, while you're debating that, you guys do notice the crowd's reaction isn't of one of panic. It seems like they think this is part of the performance. You hear a lot of people cheering and praising the effects.
Okay,
You do hear a few people complain, like, we can't see the fucking fight, but there are some people who are like, who think this is very exciting.
Okay, I got it. Felix.
Okay.
Yeah?
Hand me an arrow.
Sure. And he's gonna hand him one.
Okay, I take the arrow, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw it, and at the last second, as it leaves my fingertips, I'm gonna cast it on the arrow.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and... Well, you don't really have to roll anything. Yeah. You do that. And yeah, again, you hear... When the fire erupts from that arrow, you hear applause from some people. Yeah, people really seem to think this is just part of the act.
Well, final thing. Earth tremor.
Alright. A lot of people are sitting down. You do see a few people fall over from it. But again, not a whole lot of people seem to be super phased. Although you do hear some creaking from the wall of the arena.
Let me see. I want to see if there's... What was this thing? Because this was one of the ones.
That one time where the plague doesn't instill fear.
I want to do warding wind, but it's centered on me, so it wouldn't be great.
Ah. Cowabummer.
Would fire be considered an object?
No.
Fine.
No, it would not, sadly.
Okay, so it's kind of pretty hard to see into the stadium, right?
At the very least where you guys are at, yes.
Okay. is it hard to see where I am?
Yeah, I mean, since you casted it from where you're standing, yes, I would say so.
So would it be realistic I could jump down into the fighting pit?
Yeah, you could roll stealth with advantage.
Okay.
Do it unnoticed. Are you gonna let Felix know?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna jump, BRB.
Okay.
Because I don't know if Warding Wind will do much more, but it's the last thing I got from my little book of stuff. So that was 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
Okay.
And now
for stealth?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And now I'll cast Warding Wind. A strong wind, 20 miles per hour, blows around you in a 10-foot radius and moves with you, remaining centered on you. The wind lasts for the spell's duration. It deafens you and other creatures in its area. It extinguished unprotected flames. The flame that I made cannot be extinguished by this means. It hedges out vapor, gas, and fog that can be dispersed by strong wind. The area is difficult terrain for creatures other than you. The attack rolls of ranged weapons attacks have disadvantage if the attack passes in or out of the wind.
You said a dispense clock?
Yeah, so I'm gonna cast that and also try to hide I'm gonna try to hide behind, like, something.
Okay, yeah, you could go ahead and roll stealth once again for that.
I'm gonna try to get myself hidden before I do this. So that's a nat 20.
Okay, yeah, you managed to slip behind a weapons rack and cast that.
Cool.
And the fog clears, and as it clears, you guys see the tiefling man drop. And with his throat ripped out.
Oh.
And just is wiping their mouth. And people stand up and just roar in applause to this. And the announcer speaks up and is like, well, now, that was certainly something. Yes, we have been introducing some new techniques for making the show a bit more interesting, as you guys can see. And I'd say, Sky, you're able to see this. You see the guard gesturing to you see the announcer gesturing to some guards to take a look around the arena. Because clearly that was not, in fact, planned, but he's trying to play it off like it was.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well then, that was quite the show. I suppose it is about time to bring in our lovely, beloved Minotaur into the arena. If you were able to fare this well without weapons, we'll see how you do without a weapon against him. Good luck.
Okay, pause. Sky's waiting for an opportunity where one of these doors is open.
Okay. The door where the announcer is going into is opening.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Fog Cloud again. Because I can.
Okay.
First level spell, I keep forgetting that.
Alright.
And I'm going to run over to Genesis and be like, come on!
Okay. Yeah, Genesis... Whoa, what?
Come on!
It's like, if we go in there, there's gonna be a bunch of guards!
Better than that guy!
Alright, go ahead and roll athletics. See if you can get there in time. Oh, Genesis. Oh no. Buddy, that does not help with the plan.
Well, that's an 18 for me.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, you take off running with Genesis tailing behind you. You get to the door. You get in. And do you look behind you when you get in? Yeah, you look behind you, and as Genesis is getting to the door, the other door that is adjacent to it, where the Minotaur comes from, opens, and immediately barrels into Genesis. Hi, Genesis rolled in that one.
How am I supposed to save them under these conditions?
I'm trying to figure that out.
sweating in uh-oh.
I used everything I have. I don't even know how to get myself out of this predicament. I was counting on them.
No! Yeah, I guess Felix, you see Genesis get fucking ragdolled. And you see it from where you are, and you also hear the announcer like, "You're the one causing all these little special effects."
I don't know what you're talking about. Y'all got a plague following you.
Oh, I see. I have heard talk of this little plague stunt. Huh. Good to know it was from one of the most wanted criminals of the Empire at the moment.
Well, now that you know that, I'm gonna have to kill you so I can keep this stunt up.
No. You're clearly here for your friend. I think there's some room for negotiations.
Such as?
Well, I'll put it this way, our investor has taken quite an interest in the three of you. I'm sure your other friend is here somewhere. I doubt you would have come here alone.
I don't think he'd be much use in your disgusting form of entertainment.
Oh, no. Your friend is property of the Empire. I wouldn't even dream of putting him in here.
That is a disgusting term. Do not ever say that to me again.
You are one of those people who doesn't understand how things are nowadays.
No, I just understand that people aren't property. You fucking dimwit.
Well, maybe you should pipe down so I can finish my offer, unless you would like to watch your friend get gored to death. They put up quite a fight. Like, they can put up quite a fight. But they can't forever.
Fine, talk.
And we're gonna bounce with Felix. As Felix, you were gonna say something. I apologize.
Was Felix gonna say something?
It sounded like you were going to, but I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. He's just up there, like, he's watching the fight, like...
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to feel about what's happening.
I don't know if it's because I watched Mufasa recently or what, but all I'm imagining in my head is the music that plays when Simba's watching his dad get trampled.
No.
No!
So also, I'm gonna say he's probably also unaware if guards are actually searching the arena.
That is true.
Yeah, you don't know anything.
But you can make a perception check if you'd like, just in general.
Yeah, let's see. Is this gonna be another net one? Wait, is that?
Is it is it fucking actually?
That's a net one.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay, well here's one thing that I can say.
Yeah.
Sky would, at a certain point during him talking to the guy, once he starts talking again, Sky's gonna cast a look towards Felix and cast message.
Felix would not be able to see you from in the room.
No, I thought we could see into the room.
No, you can see into that room. You can see into the one with the entertainment ones with the...
I thought they were all like that.
Oh, no. That's my bad. I didn't describe that. No, it's a solid door.
Oh, okay.
Cowabummer.
Rip. Never mind then. I can't do shit for you, Felix. Good luck.
Oh,
wait. You can cast this spell through solid objects if you're familiar with the target.
Okay, go ahead and cast message.
And know it's beyond the barrier. So, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cast message and be like, hey, they're sending guards to search the arena, just so you know. I'm negotiating with the guy. We'll see what happens.
And as you get that, Felix, you feel a hand on your shoulder. An armored hand on your shoulder.
He's gonna tense up.
A good few guards. It's like, come with us.
Okay.
And they're going to take you off and away. And so as you are sitting there talking, like, the fellow's going to be like, all I simply wish to ask is locations of Felix. Like I said, my investor has quite the interest in him at the moment. And perhaps if you comply, you can be spared from this. sort of fate.
You know we didn't kidnap him, right?
What are you
y'all
talking?
Y'all are putting it on us that we've kidnapped him. We were told our charges, and one of them's kidnapping Felix. We didn't. He left with us, willingly.
Regardless, you are still responsible for him going missing while he was under contract to someone who worked.
Not really. The threat of the Blade Guild, whatever that thing was what got him to run away. So technically, they're the reason.
You are accomplices, though.
I don't know. I didn't really do anything special to help him. We just ran with him.
Guilty by association is essentially the general idea. Look, I'm giving you an easy way out, and oh, look at that! Turns out I didn't need you. As Felix, you are brought down a flight of stairs and into the same room as Sky. In the,
Oh boy.
It's like, such a pity. I thought I found, it's like, quite found your, little party tricks very amusing and very helpful for bringing up the, atmosphere for these shows. I was gonna offer you a gig here, if I could sway the offer, but,
I would never work for you disgusting creatures.
well, to each their own. I'm alive, and, well, you won't be soon enough.
I'm lunging at him.
Okay, go ahead and roll a hit.
Can I scroll to see my claw attack, please, and thank you? Good lord. How do I attack less than a tiger? 18.
Okay. Yeah, you actually managed to get a swipe. Go ahead and roll damage.
6 points.
Yeah. You managed to get him, give a nice swipe, and you do knock his mask askew, which he quickly grabs and readjusts.
Also,
and
hold on. Using
okay.
a melee attack that involves using your body to deal one of the following effects. Damage, grapple, or shove.
What are you doing?
Shoving.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you shove him.
A
A strength save?
strength save.
Okay, that was a 2. So yeah, you shove his ass, and he falls on his ass.
So he is now prone.
Multiple guards, there are a few guards, they are immediately going to ready their spears at you. And it's like, now, I tried to be polite and give you a way out.
What, can't take the show you watch?
It's like, oh dear. It's like, well, it seems you've already made your decision, so the deal's off the table. We have who we need.
The deal wasn't even on the table! You got him!
It's like, fine, you still want to assist with the games then?
For what?
Making special effects, as you were doing, on your own accord. You must have heard the people outside. They found it delightful.
Bunch of sick fucks.
You'll be paid?
What'd you like to do,
I'd
Felix?
Oh.
Sorry.
Felix is gonna give
Sky like a not like a mad glare, but like a nervous glare, like play along for now.
Well, technically, you never replied to the whisper, so you can still the message, so you can still do
Oh,
that
yeah.
if you would like.
I didn't know. So yeah, using that, he's gonna reply and be like, just play along for now. Please, I know this isn't the best, but this is the only option we have right now. Please.
And what, Genesis doesn't have to fight that thing anymore?
I don't believe that was part of the agreement, although I will admit, when the fog cleared and they came up all bloodied, it was quite the sight. I'll tell you what. We'll make a sort of bet on it. If they can last another 30 seconds, why not? I'll make up some sort of excuse. We can see if we can keep them as a new means of execution. If after all, I'm sure the Minotaur will get boring after some time. I'll have to switch it out for another beast eventually. How's that sound?
And this guy's just gonna cast a glance at Felix.
And he's just gonna give a small nod.
Fine.
Wonderful. I am so glad we could come to this arrangement, and I will have you talk to my investor, and Felix, you will be speaking to him anyways. Might as well have you two sit and see how this plays out. And I'm gonna flip a coin on this, because I'm a little masochist.
Do you even want us to succeed?
I mean, I want success because I don't want Genesis dead. But also, I'll kill Genesis. It's fine.
No!
Oh!
I'll kill my baby.
But...
Heads or tails?
Heads?
Okay, heads. So heads, Genesis lives.
Yeah.
Alright. Ah! It was heads! Oh! Oh! Okay, I don't have to kill my baby. I was gonna make a loophole to get out of it or something, but I don't have to worry about that. The rolls are just really fucking mean today.
They are.
They are. It's great though. It's making for a wonderful story. Yeah. You guys watch these 30 seconds tick by. And Genesis is... Now that you guys are paying attention, Genesis is surprisingly holding their own. I'm gonna roll a d20, see how bad the damage they've taken. Ooh, okay. They're definitely rough. They're definitely not doing great, but after 30 seconds, they're still standing. And it looks like you know what? I'm gonna be even more goofy. Okay, yeah, they didn't land a hit on the Minotaur. Never mind. Minotaur, they can't do shit to the Minotaur. They are trying though, they're like biting its arm. Teeth aren't doing too much to it. But after the 30 seconds, the announcer's like, It's like, very well, I am a man of my word. And he's going to wave his hand, and the door's gonna open. The guards are going to be very close to you guys, but he steps out, and you guys see the doors where the Minotaur came from open, and these massive chains lurch out and wrap around the Minotaur and drag it back. And it's like, well then, folks, I do apologize. We have yet another plot twist just for you here today. Consider it a little welcoming gift for our first full tournament here. And I would be proud to announce our new executioner. It's like, and many of y'all will have a perfect chance to speak with them and to witness them later. They do have some injuries to be treated. So come now. And he's just gonna start leading Genesis into the room you guys are in. And yeah, they're fucked up. They're on. I rolled for how much damage they took. They're on 4 HP. They're not doing great. They do give you guys a shaky thumbs up when they see you guys though, and then they're like, oh. Hi. Like, well now, this is certainly something. I am sure I'm going to have my investor down here any moment, and, I'm sure he will have some very strong words for me, but it'll be all worth it. We have new person for special effects and a new executioner, something that I think will bring plenty of attention to this arena. And shortly after that, the doors from the staircase that Felix was taken through swing open as a broader fellow, dressed in some nice clothes, and a large black mask, it's of this black metal, walks in, accompanied by a few guards. It's like, I'll speak of the devil! Sir, I am sure you have words. It's like, do I have words? Yes, plenty. You have always had trouble sticking to the plan. However, I can see you did get the asset I required. Like, yes, I did, and I figured that would be good grounds for negotiating. I see plenty of talent in this Tabaxi and in this Gillened. I think they could make wonderful assets to keep the arenas going. We all know there's been some talk of them becoming a bit bland. I thought this would be a good way to experiment a bit, and from the sounds of our lovely audience outside, it seems to be doing wonders. I see. I will discuss things with you later. As of right now, get out. Oh, yes. Yes, sir. And the announcer is going to duck out with a few of the guards, although the guards that had accompanied the larger fellow is still here. And he's going to look over all of you like, well, now. It's like all three of you in one place. Felix.
Yes.
It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Roll history.
Yeah, roll history.
That should be that's a 19.
Okay. You know, you didn't notice it at first. The voice sounds a lot more hoarse and aged than you remember. But you're starting to realize who's behind the mask. Someone you were hoping you weren't going to see for a good while longer. Definitely not in the position he's in now. This is one hell of a promotion, after all.
Is that his dad?
I don't fucking know, I just got my ass beat by a net dart.
It's so good to see you again, Father.
And the guard, you didn't notice the guards kind of look at each other like they also were not aware of this, by the way. You guys can see them just glance at each other, and the fellow is going to wave his hand like, leave me. And they leave very quickly. You know that gossip gonna be, you know they got some hot tea now. But as they step out, he removes his mask, and yeah, sure enough, although his beard is much more gray than before, yep, that's your dad.
Got quite the promotion, it seems.
And it's like, yes.
You weren't gonna tell me anything? Just gonna leave me in the dark about all this?
You were gone for 13 years, and I will be honest, I didn't expect to necessarily see you again.
Well, considering that you are now part of the Empire and in a very high position at that, it would make sense that you'd probably be able to know at least my whereabouts.
True, but Hunter was sloppy and got himself involved in a thieves' guild.
Yeah.
So his position got completely jeopardized, and I've had to take over his role as well as my own. Hence why I'm aware of such things. You're lucky I am in this position, otherwise you would have been hunted and killed.
Okay.
So is that why you're a valuable asset?
I guess.
It's like, had to make it look good on paper to get away with it, of course.
So what do you plan on doing with me?
Returning you back to Sholo.
That's it?
Yeah, he kind of shrugs, like, as far as I'm aware, with Hunter no longer with us, the debt is paid off. You can go home. That is the only reason you were sent there.
That's it. I get to go home just like that. There's no other ulterior motives or anything. I can just go home.
No, and I actually get to save myself quite a bit of money with it being this way. I don't have to pay anyone from turning you in.
I see, and I take it that I'm going to be escorted back home?
It's like, of course.
Hey, yeah. Felix looks very confused.
As for you two, it's like, I am certainly conflicted. I was made aware that you two were responsible for his disappearance. However, he looks to be in good health, which implies you were not taking him away to harm him.
No, we were taking him away to make him eat anything other than ramen.
Well, he did like ramen when he was a boy. I don't see the problem in that.
You okay? I'm not
It's like,
reasoning with the person that sold his kid out. That's not happening today.
No. It's like, but that leaves me in a position now. You are supposed to be executed. My investor does. It's like this announcer does bring a good point, though. Plus, I don't think Felix would appreciate you being killed off. Nor
No,
do
I would not.
It's like, suppose you two could just work here then. That's a no for me, dog.
That's not gonna last well. Not to mention, Felix has a reason for not staying in Sholo when we arrived there in the first place.
Oh. And what might that be?
We're just gonna tell them.
I wasn't gonna tell him, I was just saying that. I was just trying to get us to still be able to go.
I just had one final delivery I needed to make from a hunter. That's all.
We will have that handled. It's like, whatever it is, we'll have someone else deliver it.
No, it's something that I want to see through. My last mission before I return home. An end of this chapter, if you will. I would like to see it done myself.
I will send you with escorts then to complete that job.
All right, then you can have these two here escort me.
They are wanted criminals, ones that are wanted for, to be killed.
I'm aware, but they have gotten me this far safe and sound. So it makes sense that they can be the ones to finish the job, and then you can deal with them.
You did just see this one almost get gored by a minotaur.
I'm aware, but they weren't exactly in a good position being sent out in the first place, considering they had a Yaga take control of them up to this prior.
It's like, I don't see the need to keep these two around.
Consider this a test of sorts. If they manage to prove themselves, maybe there could be something that could be done where they could have at least some use in any capacity.
I believe they were given a use here.
At
They
disgusting
were.
years.
I'd rather die. I almost did die.
With that said, I could show you something else, perhaps.
Roll persuasion. Something that never happens in my shit, because I like to let people explain things. And if it is a good argument, I tend to let it go, but I'm also...
Oh, Felix, you sweet summer child, I love you. That's a 27.
Alright. He's quiet and contemplative. For a moment. Before he finally sighs, it's like... Very well. I will allow them to escort you. However, you will also be accompanied by one of my elite officers.
Okay.
Who will be there primarily to supervise whatever you are planning to prove to me.
If that's how it has to be, then so be it.
Very well then. I'll have you all held in some adequate quarters for the time being until she gets here. He's going to open one of the doors and the guards return. You could hear them whispering to themselves a little bit when he opened the door, but they shut up very fast. It's like very well. Take him to some temporary housing for the time being. Quickly. And the guards nod and are quick to get you guys together and lead you guys off to one of the houses. It seems like a house that's been recently built that hasn't yet been bought yet, so that seems to work for now. And you see a few guards posted outside as they let you guys into the place. And you do see some guards who heal Genesis a bit. They're not perfect, but they are definitely better than they were at. And yeah, you guys are in Little House. Whee! Family reunion! Sparkles!
Well, two are alive, so
I'm gonna fight your dad.
I know.
And so many people.
Look, it's fine. I understand, but you're in a very tight situation, and I'm just thankful I was able to persuade him to allow this to go through. Honestly, I didn't expect him to even entertain the idea, but I'm glad that he did.
Oh, I'm laying down. And they're just gonna go flop. Like, they don't even make it. Like, they just flop on, like, the nearest piece of furniture.
Oh,
Probably the couch. Probably a couch or something, but they just flop.
okay. Small head pat. Okay.
I exposed my whole plot for nothing.
It was messy. There really was no good way to go about this. This was going to be messy no matter what.
So what, now I'm just gonna have to deal with some Empire schmuck with us all the time?
I'll beat their ass.
I know it's not the best. We have to deal with this now. I'll try to figure some way to just get you both out of this.
Dismantle the whole Empire, there we go.
I
Like,
don't
that's
think...
easy.
I don't think that's gonna be possible, but I'll try to figure something out. First, we just need to...
As far as I can do it.
Yeah. Let's just hope that whoever is assigned to watch over us is someone that we can at least try to work with or persuade.
If they're anyone that enjoys these fights, no way, no how.
Nah, I'll kill them.
Let's just see who they are first.
Okay.
I'm just pissed I couldn't turn into a tiger again and snap that fucker's throat.
Night night.
Night.
Yeah, good night. Oh god.
But yeah, you guys are left to your own devices in this home for the time being.
Yar.
Yar.
Felix is just pacing.
Real and valid.
This guy is honestly just sitting awake but like nervously tapping his nails on like a surface.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd say about an hour-ish or so passes. Does become a little later in the day. The sun's coming down and everything like that. And eventually, there is a knock on the front door. How nice of them to knock! Like you guys aren't being held here against your will.
How polite.
Mm.
Felix will go answer the door.
All right. Yeah, you answer the door,
This
and
guy's glaring at that door like it's got cooties.
Genesis ain't moving. That bitch is still face planted into the couch. But yeah, Felix, you answer the door and are face to face with a porcelain mask, a familiar one, which I never properly described, I realize, and now I feel silly. You've seen it before, though. A white porcelain mask with some gold designs decorating it. As you recognize, Sue.
Oh, Sue. Anyone but you.
Like, oh, that's what he meant by guarding an asset.
Oh, so you work for my father. Great. Oh.
Yeah, not my first choice. I didn't initially, got transferred to him like 2 years ago. It's something. Can I come in?
Oh, yes, of course.
She steps in and she looks over at Sky. She does a double take when she sees Sky and is like, peppermint? What the fuck is a pepper? Like the candy?
No, with the name that we named the cat form of Sky.
I did not think you'd recognize that.
It'd be kind of hard not to. You have the exact same fur pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I mean, I got to pet a cat. It was a win for me.
I mean, I asked Zorro to bless you with a cat because you seem like you'd be good with a cat.
Wait, that's where Snickers came from?
You got a cat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told him he should gift you with one.
Yeah, he's back at my home, right? It's like, yeah, he's back out, back in Sholo. My dad's watching him.
Yay!
Just gotten back from my mission and then got called in.
Another one.
Yeah. I mean, at least it was me getting this mission.
Yeah, I guess that is. That actually is pretty.
What did you talk yourself into?
What do you mean?
Well, what's the mission you're going on? Because I have to help escort you guys.
Could you keep this secret from my father?
Hold on. And she's gonna take off her mask. And she seems to cover a part of it. And it's like, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so the masks have microphones in them. Good to know.
Yes, they do.
No. Let's just say that I'm currently delivering a book to the Empire that's been ordered by the magistrate.
Okay.
And I have to do this because my soul is contractually obligated tied to this. So.
And you signed it anyway.
Well, I didn't want them to sign it.
Wasn't gonna sign it. I was gonna tell the guy to fuck off.
Well, I don't think we were gonna be let go that easily. And it seemed easy enough. And again, I've done a lot of contract work before, so if I needed to find a way out of it, I'm sure I could figure something out.
Right. It's like, is it bad I'm not entirely surprised?
No, that's fair.
Felix coded behavior.
Yeah.
But Sure, okay.
It's like, well, alright, I guess we will get started. What city is it? And you can just city here.
City here.
Yeah, because I keep forgetting the name of it too. It was like Memophi or something? Something like that.
I don't know if I scroll up.
I can find it. I got this.
It was Momotus.
Yeah, remembering slowly but surely. But yeah,
Momotus.
just like It's like, okay, it's not too far from here. So, should be able to do that. It's like that should be fine. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get started on getting you guys there tomorrow.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, I wasn't expecting to have time to catch up with you, but this works too, I guess.
Yeah, definitely not the way I expected it, but we
No,
do have a lot to talk about.
we do. Your friend looks rough. Hold on, and she's gonna approach and just, hi. Do you mind if I put my hand on you? I just want to help patch you up. I'll take that as a no. My bad. And she's gonna back off.
They're just a bit grumpy.
I got my ass whooped by a minotaur, and I had to murder a dude. I'm not in a good mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got shot in the leg earlier.
Sorry,
It's okay. I consider revenge for knocking you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're even. It's okay.
Yeah.
They knocked you out?
It was an accident. They didn't mean to.
Don't lie.
I
The lying thing's a bad thing. Whatever. I can go sleep.
okay.
Sky wingman for me while I'm sleeping.
Okay.
What?
Don't worry
I
about it.
don't know. They're
Okay.
they have I don't know. They have something going on between the two of them. I don't understand it.
Like, they're a thing?
No.
No. No, they have a sort of a there's just a bet they have while we're on this little
Hey.
journey.
I see. It's like, well, I'll leave you guys to get some rest then. Today was probably very stressful, I can imagine.
Yeah.
It was filled in loosely on what happened. Arena stuff, which is never fun.
Yep.
I still wish they would just tear the damn thing down. It's not even holding structure properly anyway.
Well,
But
that's the
surprised
rumbling I felt.
Yeah, I'm surprised they let people in there with it partially built.
that's the Empire for you. If they can get money off of it, they will. Even if it's not safe.
Mm,
But I'll see you guys tomorrow then, bright and early.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
I'll see you later.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, she's gonna head on back outside. And when that door closes, Genesis is gonna sit up and just straight.
What? Oh,
I was gonna call it gay, but I can't.
yeah.
It's okay. Sky, you're gay.
You're gay.
I'm gay by default.
Default gay.
Yeah, no one can date me without being gay. Yeah.
Well,
Wingmanning thing is accidentally getting looped into the thing, so yay!
on the bright side, it's a double-edged sword. Yes, we're working with the Empire, but it's Sue, and I feel like I could get through to her. I mean, she did cover up the mask, which we now know has microphones in it. So, that's
Yeah.
good to know.
That's true.
So, I feel like we can trust her. She's someone I could trust growing up, and I can sense that I can trust her.
I mean, I'd rather her than any of their other freaks, so.
I mean, the only other person I would trust would be Dane, but I still don't know his whereabouts.
I swear that name sounds familiar. I don't know why.
He might be loyal to the Empire, but he's more human and actually has morals and standards, unlike everyone else.
That's possible.
Surprisingly, yes.
That's why I consider him a friend. Honestly, he was the kindest soul that I had working under Hunter, so... He stood up for me several times, so... I do have a lot to thank him for. Oh, that means he's working for my father. Oh, no. Why does everyone I care about work for my father? Oh.
Damn, talk
You're
about daddy issues.
No kidding. I thought mine were bad.
I haven't seen him for 13 years, and now he's like, I work under him? I mean, I know he's letting me go back, but I'm still technically employed to my father, which now I actually will consider child labor.
You should have considered it child labor before, but you know what? Whatever gets... Whatever.
We're taking the small victories here.
Small victory. Yeah. I vote you should deck him at least once if you are
I
given
think
the
it'd be
chance.
therapeutic for you, honestly.
Right.
I really want to, but
You should.
I just have a feeling that's not going to end well.
He's already being really lenient with you, so I mean...
Which is shocking, because he was never that way at home.
Oop.
So I feel like there's more to this than meets the eye.
So I should punch him.
Probably it's the Empire. And I did promise, I did say that I was gonna punch him.
Yeah, I just thought it was a general consensus.
I want to punch him badly.
Me too, I was just too out of it to try.
I was trying to reserve my strength for if we needed wild shape again.
I was trying not to pass out.
Yeah.
I got thrown really far.
But you lived. Good job. Proud of you.
I definitely have broken bones.
Did they not get fixed with the cure wound stuff?
Most of them, I think. I mean, I think I'm just sore. That shit hurted.
Yeah.
That shit hurt more than getting hit with a tree.
All this shit's gonna hurt. How
Yeah.
did it go so wrong?
Because
Well,
I kept rolling really bad.
What's a roll? Why were you rolling? What were you rolling?
were you trying to roll out of the way?
Don't worry about it. Anyway.
I guess we should just get some rest.
Yeah, actually, Genesis is actually gonna get up and, like, nudge Sky, like, hang on, I need to talk shit.
Okay. Private shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there really... Oh, I guess there are some rooms. Okay.
Yeah, and you've had a long day, you know, getting traumatized with daddy issues. I'll fill you in later.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
I'll be here, and he's just gonna awkwardly sit down at the table.
Yeah, Jess is gonna take Sky to another room real quick and just be like, okay, I don't want to be mean. I get he trusts his friend, and she seems nice. We're in agreement, we keep our guards up?
Well, yeah.
Cool. Because, respectfully, hasn't seen her in 13 years.
I'm gonna keep my guard up while making it seem like I'm not keeping my guard up.
Yeah, I will try to do the same, but I've been told I'm bad at that, so I might
You're
just...
not a great liar.
Yeah. Part of the reason I stopped being a thief.
Fair enough.
I kept getting caught. It was good for a bit, and then I got really bad at it. I don't know, I just grew morals or something. I don't know how that worked.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. But, yeah, I don't entirely trust this.
I have not trusted this from the second the crowd started cheering at my shit.
Yeah, that was kind of fucked up. I mean, it helped me in a fucked up way.
Yeah. Still don't. I know it was survival for both of you, but I still don't love the fact that that person died.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, you know. You did what you had to.
I know. Not happy about it, but it's not my first time either.
Do you want a hug?
Sure.
Come here. And he's gonna hug them.
Nyeh. Hug. It's like, but I just don't find it. Especially his father's just so happens to be sending someone he was really close with in the past. That doesn't sit right with me.
And his father trying to seem like a mediocrely decent person instead of the absolute shithole he is.
Right, there's more to this, but we're in agreement?
Yep.
Cool beans, cool beans. I'm gonna go back to laying down, because standing is a nightmare.
Yeah, come on, bud.
And they're gonna come back like, okay, shit talking over, I apologize.
And Felix is gonna look up from the book. Oh. All good.
And they're just gonna flop back on the couch like, ow.
And down they go.
No more moving. If we ever see another Minotaur again, I'm not fighting it.
That's fine.
That's not true, I'll fight it, but I will be grumpy about it.
Well, at least you won't be alone. You'll have Sky.
I was biting, it didn't do anything.
If I hadn't wasted all my energy on special effects, I could have helped more, but I didn't think it would just be special effects. Everywhere else it's worked pretty well.
Yeah, people are fucked up. I like fighting, I don't like that.
No, that's what I was saying. Is watching a fight is one thing. Watching someone die brutally
Yeah.
with special effects.
I tried to make it fast.
I mean, at least no one got to see it.
I did.
Well, yeah, but you removed that part of the entertainment for them, so yay.
Yay.
Anyways, we should probably get some rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Good night. And they're out.
Yep, there they go.
But yeah, the rest of you get some rest, some eepy sleepies. Yeah. And this is where we will wrap it up for tonight.
No.
No.
Never.
Well, we can pick it up tomorrow.
I gotta wait a whole grueling 8 hours of work.
Yes, but thankfully you start earlier now, so you get to start D&D earlier as a result.
Yeah.
True. I don't get to play longer D&D as a result, though.
How long have we been going? 2.5 hours.
Yeah. Normal session. I'm in Spain.
Poor baby. You will be okay.
No.
Listen, there's only so much complete improv I can do.
Yeah.
Especially after this.
Yeah. So I was like, listen, I started concocting a story, and then the rolls kept getting bad, and I was like, okay, here we go. I think it worked out though. It worked out. It's fine. It's fine.
Well, I hope everyone enjoyed watching our descent.
Yeah.
So we're out of the woods, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
you are. Technically.
We're out of the real woods, not the metaphorical ones.
We have been thrown from woods into ah.
I hate the fucking bitches.
That's good night, dream.
Good night. Boop. Boop.